Kia ora. This reading is for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, whānau, collective. So that could be your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, and what's the other one? Saturn placements. Going to see what comes up. We're going to pull from messages from your animals, spirit guides, oracle cards deck, and then we'll pull some tarot. Now I'll pull some forno need to do those with love, light, high frequency, truth, justice, and peace. Only what messages do you have for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius collective at this time? What messages do you have for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius collective at this time? We have the octopus. Practice shape-shifting by altering your physical appearance and mannerisms. And we also have the walrus. Remain vigilant about the current situation. Pay attention to signs and omens and let them dictate your choices. So first and foremost, and we also have the polar bear at the base of the deck, which says, stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to outcome. Okay, so those animals might be tohu, might be signs for you all. The octopus, for me, when I think of the octopus, I think of like high intelligence. I think of being able to do multiple things at once with all the arms. I also think of an elder or like an ancient soul, if that makes sense, because octopuses can get real old. This card in particular speaks on embodying the energy that you kind of want to be in, but that's through your physical body. So this could be through like wearing certain colors or expressing yourself a certain way. This could be through lifting your head up, like simply entering a room with your head up instead of your head down, or changing your posture. It's just those small kind of simple things that really make a difference. So fire signs, you're encouraged to shapeshift, and also this reminds me of like accessing the different parts of self. Like when I was talking about the different arms and being able to do different things, what is it that you're needing to embody today, like as a part of your personality or who you are as well. And then I feel like Source is reminding that that's a part of your intelligence, is being able to shapeshift, is being able to I also be in different places at once. And obviously not physically, but that for some of you all might energetically be able to do that, spiritually be able to do that. For some, you might just wear many hats and be able to do multiple things at once. I'm hearing that this is a skill. This is something that's been passed down ancestrally. I'm really highlighted to the head, to the brain for some reason, like the intellect. So there's something about what has been ancestrally passed down for you all intellectually. Your parents, from your parents or grandparents, whatever. And so using that energy that we've just spoken on about the octopus to remain vigilant about the current situation. So in each situation that you're in, pay attention to the different energies that are being cultivated around you, that are coming up, noting certain things, so that can determine which pathway you're going to choose. I hope that makes sense. Also at the base of the deck, I guess the foundation of that is making sure that you are, I don't want to say, defending your territory might be a thing, but also just standing your ground and standing in your power looks like it's important, but also, as it says, speaking your truth. So you might need to share something, you might need to say something this week, this month. You're encouraged to do so. You're encouraged to live in your best truth. Whatever you envision that to be, and make sure that you're not too attached to how you think things should turn out. So I guess it says, speak your truth respectfully and compassionately. So if you're saying something to someone and they don't receive it in the way that you maybe would ideally want, I'm saying that that's okay. Yeah, don't be attached to the outcome. It's more important just to speak your truth and be yourself rather than expect someone else to be how you want them to be or respond how you want them to respond. Yeah, and underneath we have the manatee. Accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. So some of you might need to practice a little bit of acceptance and surrender and rest in that as well. Like, you can't change people, you can't change certain circumstances all the time, but you can change and manage yourself. And that comes back to the octopus with the shape shifting. What can you control or manage within your own world? And then navigate that accordingly, right? I'm also hearing be positive about situations that you are in as well. Yeah, I just saw the High Priestess, so it's giving Cancer, it's giving Pisces, the Moon. Trusting your intuition at this time is really important. The High Priestess is also seen as someone that is quite mysterious, so not giving everything away. You don't need to put all your cards on the table with everything and everyone. You're able to like keep some of your energy for yourself as well. So noting and trusting your intuition or your uri, your higher consciousness, as to when to do that is very important. Excuse me. What guidance and affirmation do you have for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Collective? Two of Swords. This says balanced force, harmony, firmness, concord, offsetting factors, stalemate, affection, truce, courtesy, tact is necessary to remain peace. Oh, to maintain peace, sorry. Guidance and affirmation to have for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Collective. I'm very highlighted to the orange in these cards and the orange on the octopus as well. So orange might be a color for your sacral energy center. So that's, I think it's around solar plexus, around here. Your creative energy, your sexual energy, your confidence. We also have the moon. Yeah, so that moon energy is coming out again. Guidance and affirmation. I am also noted to say that you don't know everything. There are some things that are hidden. So you might, your ancestors saying you don't know everything about what's coming up. You don't know everything about everyone as well. So be mindful of that. With Two of Swords, some of you might be trying to make a decision for yourselves and kind of in two minds. Yeah, go into your intuition. I'm really highlighted to error, so some of you might need to look at any errors or mistakes that you have made. We also have the Chariot reversed. Failure, defeat, sudden collapse of plans, conquered, overwhelmed, failure to face reality, time to rest, unexpected loss. So the Chariot reversed, Five of Swords at the base of the deck. Some of you will be, yeah, the Chariot reversed is like a lack of direction, which makes sense with Two of Swords. So some of you aren't very clear on which way you're meant to go. Or with the Chariot reversed, that can also be being a bit overly or overtly aggressive about your direction, or trying again to force other people to be in the same direction as you, or take on the same values as you, or mindsets or emotions as you. So for some of you, there's something hidden there that you'll need to kind of balance out or bring into a harmony. Guidance, I think that's Cancer as well, the Chariot. Guidance and information you have for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Collective at this time. Also with your decisions, like if you're trying to make a decision, some things might just be hidden for now. So just be a little bit patient with yourself too. Page of Wands, a faithful and loyal person. trusted friend, a stranger with good intentions, a consistent person, a bearer of important news. You might be collaborating, could be a fire sign. You might be called to collaborate when it comes to your ideas and your passions. Page of Wands is someone that's quite youthful, or in that energy of youthfulness, creativity, isn't very afraid, is just kind of going for it, if that makes sense. So maybe that's the energy that you'll have been called to embody when it comes to your decisions. But your intuition is very necessary, because there could be some illusions. Some of you will need to be careful of being taken advantage of, or taking advantage of others. You know, take it as it resonates and make sure to check yourself too. When I do these readings and I speak on the energy that we're dealing with, it's always good to look at the energy within yourself first and foremost, to see whether you're operating out of that as well. Of course, if it's someone else, I'm sure you will know and it will resonate, but always check yourself too. We also have King of Swords, an active and determined person, experience, authority, someone proficient in their field, highly analytical person, a person having many ideas and designs. So approaching your decisions and any indecisiveness, some of you are going to have to remove your emotions a little bit. Acknowledging them is really important. Where you've been dishonest, where you feel like there has been deception or illusion, but then you're going to have to, moving forward, really master your mind and master your thoughts. Move from a bit more of a rational and logical approach when it comes to your decisions. There could have been something in the past that has failed, or didn't go in the way that you expected, but that's okay. With the Wheel of Fortune at the base of the deck, fortune will be in your favor. There is an opportunity coming up for you, but you need to think with, you know, our logical mind is there for a reason. It's not just to be there to be dormant. We don't just always operate out of emotion. So bringing your mind into it, and if you're struggling to do that, call on your ancestors or ask someone for advice that you feel like has some sort of authority, operates within their mana, their source-given self-sovereignty, someone that you also, that also is, could be analytical. Yeah, some of you might be seeking advice or wisdom from someone that's a bit more experienced than you, and that's going to help you with any indecisiveness or fogginess or, yeah, deceit or sadness, illusion, whatever it may be. What guidance and information do you have for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius collective? Yeah, Seven of Swords reversed. It says arguments, quarrels, uncertain counsel and advice, circumspection, slander, babbling, wisdom is unheeded. So for some of you, Two of Cups reversed, some of you might not have taken the advice that you needed to take. That could be where the illusion is, or Seven of Swords reverse can also be like deceit coming up to the surface. So what has been hidden is now being revealed. So maybe there was something that was a bit murky or confusing for you that is being cleared up. You'll need to be really careful of your speech, and also protect yourself against, there could be some, yeah, like arguments or quarrels or discussions that could be coming up. So just protect your energy as well, I would say. There could be people that are speaking negatively about you as well. So if you feel that that's confirmed for you. But I see, like, as this deceit or this illusion or even stagnance, some of you will be, so you know how I said some of you will have failed at something, you might be trying again. This could be in relationship, because there's Two of Cups and Three of Cups here. So this could be intimate relationship, this could be romantic relationship, or this could be with friends. So something could have happened in friendship group, and you might be called to try again. Or not. You will know with that one. What guidance and information do you have for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius collective at this time? The Star. Aquarius. So you're also being called, as you are moving forward in change, as you're moving forward in a deep transformation, especially, I just heard wounds, or I also heard like, well, seeing Scorpio energy with death, that's going real deep into your subconscious, right? And we had the moon there. Definitely things are coming to light in the near future, but it's important for you to seek inspiration. Maybe look at elders, those that are, I don't want to say above you, but again, have more experience than you, have walked in similar pathways to you for inspiration. And also just have hope and faith in yourself that things are going to turn out okay. Especially if you're dealing with some sort of lack. It could be physical or material, or you could just be feeling like you've lost out on something. I'm seeing that the Hermit, Virgo, there is healing, that is a little bit of healing and introspection that is needed. So some of you really need to take some time out to yourself to reflect on your vision moving forward. You might be rehashing your goals, and what inspires you might be changing as well. Yeah, and then we have Nine of Cups underneath that. So that would mean that through this counsel, through this knowledge, some of you haven't heeded the counsel and the advice that has been given to you. And that has in the past, and this has made it more difficult in regards to your direction. Once you actually take that proper time in solitude to reflect, to withdraw a little bit, I'm seeing some of you will distract yourself by spending time with others. Like, you need to have some alone time. This is what's going to get you back into that emotionally fulfilled state. I'm seeing some of you have some sort of avoidance, like a habit of avoidance. So just be mindful of that, because it will only catch up to you. You can only avoid things for so long, so there's not really any point. And we just had King of Cups just flip upside down. So for me, that represents someone that maybe is not really, again, dealing with their true emotions, or is suppressing their creative, emotional expression. So Source really wants you to get into keeping your heart open. If you need to like journal, if you need to go get a therapy session, like a talking therapy session, to like speak how you feel to someone that is like not in the mix of what is happening, do so. King of Cups reversed also can potentially be a little bit or very much emotionally manipulative. So whether you're dealing with someone like that, be mindful, or if that's you, you also need to check yourself here. Yeah. I don't want to sugarcoat things because there's not really any point. Yeah, so again, emotional body needs to be reharmonized and come back into, I don't want to say come out of your heart, because that's not what it is, but your mind is there for a reason. So maybe there needs to be a bit of a balancing between your mind and your heart space. For some of you, you're dealing with mental health issues or emotional issues, for lack of a better way to say it, and need to confront those things. Otherwise, it's going to get worse. What guidance and affirmation do you have for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius to end this reading? Page of Cups and the Hanged Man. Yeah, so there's a pause, a break is definitely needed for you all to refresh your energies. I'm also seeing that you might need to sacrifice something. And like the Hanged Man puts themselves in that position. No one has put them there. They put themselves in that position, in this place of suspension, so that they can go through this regeneration and rebirth. No one is going to do it for you. Time is not going to slow down like to create this space for you to do it. Like, you know how sometimes we think that, like, I'll get the time to rest, I'll get the time to slow down. No, you need to book that in. And so I'm seeing, once you do that, once you do have that pause, that break, sacrifice, if there's something you need to sacrifice, there will be this refreshing. And there, you could be receiving a message from someone. It could even just be from your own self. You could even be spending some time listening to your inner child, looking at where you, or just gaining a little bit more perspective and a fresh intimacy with yourself. There's the Emperor as well, that's Aries. Yeah, so some of you might be dealing with some challenges in your relationships, or feeling a bit like burdened or something like that. Or even just in, it says love, friendship, passion, union, understanding, cooperation, right? So there is a refreshing here for you all, but you'll need to take the time to reflect and to let that processing happen.